Whoa, what's up? Today's video is on gatekeepers. Now, Mike Epps came out the other day on the Breakfast Club and said that the gatekeeper of comedy was Kevin Hart. And today, Katt Williams co-signed it. But even though I was sitting there watching the interview, and I did agree that he had a lot of good points, you did, about he's always a comedian who come up, and then you notice his friends come on. Example, even though he didn't use this example, when Eddie Murphy came on, he put Arsenio on. And you notice like the same people would be on like Coming to America and whatever other movie he was doing, or Bill Cosby, all the people who he fucking gave an opportunity to, or Katt Williams when you kept seeing Red Grant and then you'll see Lunell. You understand what I'm saying? It's always whoever the number one comic is, you gonna see they partners blow up too. And you can even use that with Adam Sandler, in case y'all know who that is, the terrible ass movies he been making. But while he made a lot of good ass points, something made me stop and think, why you ain't say this shit when you was the gatekeeper? You did? Why you didn't try to bring down that shit or expose it then? Why wasn't you coming to us then? So now we supposed to believe you for the people? Because now you coming out and saying, man, this a gatekeeper, this, that, and the third. That's what we supposed to do? We supposed to follow you now? And you know, the simple-minded person, they gonna drop off right there once they say why. Because that's gonna give Charlemagne the opening to say, oh, you bitter or you a hater. Because that kills opinions right now for the simple-minded person. They gonna stop at, damn, why Mike Epps doing that? And then Charlemagne gonna say, are you saying this because, you know, your movies and all of that ain't been doing good, or you ain't been in the public eye? And he gonna be like, no, man, no, that ain't why. And the simple-minded motherfucker gonna jump off because they gonna be like, yeah, that's why, because I ain't been watching that nigga movies. That stand-up shit was stupid as hell, and he be saying the same shit over and over, and I'm tired of him dancing around and all of that shit. That's where they gonna get off. But I'ma fucking keep going, because I done saw this shit before. Remember when Michael Jackson was so matter of fact, you bleached yourself fucking white, and then when they made you fall off, you come back with the song talking about they don't really care about us. Nah, that's because your ass went from famous to infamous. Now you won't go back to black. You know, like how Nicki Minaj told that cracker Eminem, go back to black and he'll be back again. That's what this shit is. This shit is a rerun to me, but I don't stop right there, nigga. It's always from famous to motherfucking infamous. Bill Cosby was the most beloved black father on the fucking planet, and now he in jail. You think I'm gonna stop there? Eddie Murphy was the number one motherfucking comedian in the world. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing a nigga with some tight ass clothes that Eddie Murphy was wearing, or quoting his fucking joke. And not what you hear about Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy picked up trannies, motherfucker. Eddie Murphy fucking, the movies is terrible. Well, let y'all know I ain't lying. They even said life was terrible. And if you think, matter of fact, watch fucking Family Guy. They had a fucking stand on there where they said movies that never get rented, and it was life right there. Are you fucking insane? That shit is a classic, but that was put in place for them to make him infamous. If you ain't famous, you motherfucking infamous. Or Katt Williams. He just got out of jail, I think, last night. That's how I saw the fucking video of him co-signing it. He went from the number one fucking comedian to fucking, didn't he get arrested like 10 fucking times going on tour in the Bay Area? So now you gotta question people like that. Mike Epps, don't think a nigga gonna ride with y'all, nah. Oh, you back now. You realize now, huh? Now it's time for you to tell everybody what's going on about the gatekeepers. And we'll let you know, because really, it just sounds like he want his job back. He said, I don't have that position in Hollywood, you know. I can't be putting people on like that, you know. So it seemed like you bitter because you got fired. Fuck all the hater bullshit. It seemed like you want your job back. And to prove that, look what he went on to say. He not mad with the business. What the fuck you mean you not mad with the business? The business is what set this shit up. The business know that they put one coon right there, and they gonna say who else is gonna be a coon. That's what the fuck they gonna do, but you ain't mad at them. So I guess maybe you just mad at Kevin Hart. You mad at the black person at the door. That's like me going to the fucking club, my friend the owner, you dig, but he don't know that I'm down there, and I'm mad at the goddamn bouncer. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be mad at that nigga because he up there and ain't come down here and let me in. And I'm dealing with some stupid ass bouncer in front of a club. But my partner own it. But you ain't mad at the business. But you on this motherfucker talking about how this coon ass nigga Kevin Hart is a gatekeeper. But you ain't tell us about your experience as the motherfucking gatekeeper. Cause really, I ain't about to sit up here and lie. Who the fuck did Mike Epps put on? I ain't gonna lie. How many Mike Epps? All right, I can't think of nobody he put on. At least I could think of who Katt Williams fucking put on. I could think of who the other kings of comedy put on. Bernie Magnum put people on. I could think of who they put on. Monique and them. You know when people just show up on a television show and then you start seeing them from commercial and this and that and that? That's because that comedian put them on. I know about them, but I don't know about you. So what the fuck is your motive? You out here talking about the gatekeepers now. But once again, I do agree with him. Yeah, it is a gatekeeper. But nigga don't care what you telling us for now. You with him, nigga. You ain't tell us when you was number one. Once again, y'all holler at me.